I first got a call from, silver medalist Mike Whitmarsh, and he called me and told me about this tour going over to visit the troops in Afghanistan. And when I heard Canyon was going, I was fired up because me and Canyon go way back. Nancy Mason was going to be in there, Carrie Dodd. It all came together, and before I knew it, we were on a plane headed over to the Middle East.
The trip was
looks good though.
6.5 hours. I didn't really have the overnight that you guys had, so I think you can probably tell just based on how my face looks compared to you guys.
I don't know what's fair because I look pretty good.
You look pretty fresh.
In the middle of a desert, all the way around the world, they set up a city. One of the ways they do it is these shipping containers that are obviously used for a whole bunch of stuff. So maybe they came over filled with guns or a helicopter or whatever, but now they're being used for your bedroom. It was humbling. You're like, oh, so what if you got here and you realized that this was going to be where you live for 16 months? That wouldn't, it wouldn't be your best day. But at the same time, for a couple days, just to appreciate the sheer volume of logistics and how this is the way it's got to get done, it was impressive.
You know what's going to happen in here? Snoring off the walls like a symphony.
Yeah, this guy snores all day. Can I get another room?
The next lunch day, we had a little meet and greet where we talked to the troops. And so the people that knew we were coming were all fired up. They were the big fans, the guys who would, if they were in the States, be coming to all of our tournaments.
That's called Photoshop. No. Those veins, you see all that?
They swindled us into coming over to this gym where they were having like a volleyball night or open court or whatever. And so we played fours that night, me, Canyon, Carrie, and Nancy on the same team against their six-person team, and we had a blast.
It's been a long time since any of us has played indoor.
We got to go to the simulator to fire M4s and M16s.
Carrie was dominant, and there was a guy there, Sergeant Schmidt, and Sergeant Schmidt was our leader and the kind of guy you want on your front lines. And so he was shooting and he was like 60 for 60 or 59 for 60. And Carrie got up there and her first time was like 57 for 60. And we're like, is that normal to be like that good the first time you ever shoot a weapon?
And it was nice because it was a precursor, because a few days later we actually got to a live firing range.
I think Carrie learned a little something new about herself this week. Carrie, how does firing a weapon make you feel?
When we got to Salerno, I think that was one of the coolest parts of the trip because it was a more intimate setting. We could get to know the guys a little more. I know Nancy and Carrie became friends with the helicopter troops. We talked to some of the people that were handling us, some of the sergeants and lieutenants and stuff, and asked them if they ever have any incidents, and they said just a couple of nights ago, 4 guys tried to get into the base. Gunfire started outside the gate, and I was like, well, I'll try to talk myself out of it. Hey, that's somebody hammering a nail, right? My roommate was like, nope. And it was about 15 minutes worth of gunfire right outside the gate, right out the back.
Really?
Those guys tried to get in the camp?
Seems
They
like a
tried
bad
to breach the gate,
I
but
bet they didn't breach it.
no, they didn't.
It just lets you know that, these people are dealing with life and death on a daily basis. And that is humbling. You watch on TV and you see, the different things that are going on, but when you get that close to it and you're surrounded by the people that are actually out there, that's commendable, to see what they're going through, and they were always positive and always, there to do their mission. We are